Hey everybody, this is Arturo, and this is a new character design video for a personal project that I have called The Legend of the Bear and the Fox. This project is a blending of the legend of King Arthur and the legend of Robin Hood. I'm mixing both concepts. I don't know if that's been done before. I haven't really looked into it, but I'm enjoying the exercise. I'm enjoying the challenge of doing that. I have a particular reason that I'm doing it, but in the middle of finishing another personal project that I have that I'm almost there. I'm almost there, but I get inspired and easily distracted, sadly. But I'm almost finished with Jason contra los Gigantes, but this I wanted to jump on this before the inspiration left me. Like I said, it's this is one of the characters from the Arthurian legend. This is Merlin, the famous wizard, and I wanted to take a different take on a different approach, on the character. I haven't seen the movie Excalibur, but I've seen images of their take on Merlin, and I liked the metal cap and the black robes. It's very unique, very different from most of the times you see Merlin is either a skinny wizard, old, with a long white beard, and dressed in blue, or either a light blue. And I wanted a different take on the character. I wanted a heavy set character, like a fat Merlin. It's not that there haven't been any fat wizards before, but I wanted to see this particular take on it. And as I was working on it, as I drew the character, or explored a little bit in the rough sketch, I went with the angle of a walrus. I was inspired by their particular shape. Since I wanted like a fat character, I was thinking, well, what are fat people with beards, long beards, and like a biker. So all right, let's go with that. And I looked for a bit of reference for that, and I liked the idea. I looked for images of walruses, and I was like, yep, that's an interesting take on it. I like that. And because I looked up what the name Merlin means, and it means sea fortress. I mean, where I found that information, I can't tell you right now, but it meant sea fortress, and I was like, all right, something big from the sea that looks like a biker. All right, the tusks. Yeah. A walrus will work. Yeah, definitely. But in the story, since these characters, King Arthur is the bear, Robin Hood is the fox. Every character is based on a particular animal, or is referenced to a particular animal. In this case, Merlin is the owl, obviously, But his look, and I even explored having him look a little bit like a Tyto owl. And I was like, yeah, it's different, but I really like the idea of the walrus. Have the tusks look like long mustache, and it's. I'm happy with this particular direction. I was concepting a couple of the other characters from the project, and I'm trying to do like one of each property. The next one I was working on was a take on Maid Marian, and as well as Guinevere, and Morgan Le Fay, and the Sheriff of Nottingham, and Lancelot. I keep running into all these characters, and I'm like, all right, I have to reel it in somehow. I have to, focus a little bit at a time. This is a in and of itself is a distraction, you know. So I have to keep myself reined in my distraction. This is a really, really rough style that I'm using to develop the characters. You know, it's like really in a sketch form, not too complicated. I don't want to take all the time in the world. I'm enjoying working on these characters, but I'm enjoying keeping it loose. You know, since I'm not 100% focused on this right now, and it's not life or death, you know, that I work on this right now. It's this particular approach is working for me right now. You know, I'm not working on 15 character iterations. I don't like to do that sort of thing, but this is working so far. You know, it's staying fun. The image was looking a little dark. The colors were looking a little dark, so I set up a curves layer and lightened up the whole image in a little bit because it needed that final tweak. I liked the dark blue, but you know, the baby blue, a little lighter blue wasn't a bad idea. That's Archimedes standing on the staff. He doesn't really talk. I mean, I don't think. As I work on these characters, on these concepts, I gave the staff a particular head, and I wanted to mirror that symbol in some other place on the character. So I was like, all right, the cap. Yeah, let's give him that particular symbol on the cap. What does it mean? I don't know. It could mean the order that Merlin belongs to, the wizard order that he belongs to. And I was like, well, maybe he can have it as face paint as well, you know, like echoed there too, but it might have been a little too much. But I liked the dark makeup around his eyebrows. It's definitely a different take for me, and I like it. I think it works. and that's enough for me for the moment. I'll see if I can rough sketch a few more of the characters either later tonight or maybe early tomorrow. I don't like to leave too much in the sketchbook because a lot is lost in translation, you know, from the rough sketch to the final image. I'm like, is this the same? Did I keep the same energy that I saw, that I loved in the rough sketch? Sometimes it happens. Most of the time it doesn't, sadly. But I'm still trying to rein in the next concept. It's either Guinevere or the Maid Marian in this case. Here are the final tweaks. This is the final image. I'm happy with how it came out. These are the two protagonists that I have so far, King Arthur and Lady Robin of Locksley. And that's Merlin, of course, and this is another character that I'm including, the Beauty and the Beast, which is two characters in one. These are more character design videos that I have. Check them out if you like. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Stay tuned for more that I hope to publish either next week or in the next few days. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.